Jai friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the CHANAKYA Dialogues. Khalistanis and Pakistanis both, they are world champions. If there was an Olympic medal for playing the victim card, it would go to Khalistanis and Pakistanis. Oh boy. So this entire Pakistani patriotism, this massive 500-foot flag, it's happening only and only because they got dole, aid or loans. Jai friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the CHANAKYA Dialogues English. Like this video, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Friends, yesterday was a matter of great pride and honor for every Indian to see the Indian Armed Forces contingent and the Rafales flying overhead, the Indian contingent marching at the Bastille Day parade. And here is a short video. So friends, you see what happened, and it was exceptional. It was exceptional and goosebumps. And at the same time, at 2:30 p.m. yesterday, Indian time, IST, the Chandrayaan took off. And I was sitting at the Republic TV studios and everybody, they're just praying. While we have the finest scientists in the world and this whole Chandrayaan 3 mission has been thought through exceptionally well and everything has been taken care of. But, we are people who do not know about rocketry. I'm talking about myself. I don't have knowledge about rocketry. So for us, everything is, we look at everything with a huge sense of wonder that, what is this? What has happened? And, going to space and all, it's been that childlike sort of thought process. And I was praying. And then, 2:30, Chandrayaan took off and I just got up. I got up in the studio and I started clapping and everybody's looking at me like this. What's happened to this guy? What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. I just goosebumps. So that is what happened, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday with the Chandrayaan 3 launch. And of course, our armed forces contingents, Army, Navy and Air Force marching so proudly at the Bastille Day parade. So now, ladies and gentlemen, another news coming out of Sydney, Australia. A few Khalistanis bunched together and they attacked an Indian student and they hit him with an iron rod. They broke his jaw. They hit him on the head with the iron rod and they mercilessly beat him up. One single Indian guy surrounded by so many Khalistanis, and they were hitting him and they were beating him. And then they left him there, all the while shouting Khalistan Zindabad, whatever that means. Now, let me tell you where this hatred comes from. This is all an effort of the Khalistanis to push the Indian community against the wall. So much so that there is a reaction in India. This is exactly what the Khalistanis want. They want a reaction in India. So, what the Khalistanis are doing is deface a couple of temples. Go inside, break windows, spray paint. So, Hindus in India get offended. They get upset and some crazy lunatic starts doing something to a Gurdwara Sahib. This is what the Khalistanis want. This is exactly why they're doing it. All right? Exactly why they're doing it. Now, another thing, what they will do is, there are 2-3 factors here, and I'd like to take a few minutes and explain to you why this is happening. It's very important that you get to the root of the problem, right? Till the time Pakistan was in the FATF, the Khalistanis had gone to sleep. Yes, there would be minor protests here and there, but nothing major. This all restarted. I'm not saying started, I'm saying restarted after Pakistan exited from the grey list. Again, the Khalistanis got a boost. And now, with Pakistan giving them money, because IMF has given them money, again the Khalistanis have got active because some money has been transferred to them and now these guys are active. But when you accept money from somebody, you have to show results. Right? This is the rule of business. Now, the Khalistanis have not been able to show results. And what was the original plan? Push Hindus against the wall, attack Indians, attack Indian diplomatic missions, and elicit a backlash in India so that they can play a victim card. Khalistanis and Pakistanis both, they are world champions. If there was an Olympic medal for playing the victim card, it would go to Khalistanis and Pakistanis. Oh boy, can these guys play the victim card? Can these guys play it? Hats off to them. They'll pick a victim card out of thin air. Anyway, so this is the plan. Now, this hatred towards Prime Minister Modi, where is it coming from? The Khalistanis say that we can never forgive Operation Blue Star. I say the same thing. It's a blot, Operation Blue Star. They say that the 1984 riots in which so many Sikhs were killed, This is a tragic chapter. I am witness. I am witness to it. And yes, tragic chapter. But I don't understand what Prime Minister Modi had to do with Operation Blue Star or the 1984 riots. And what is the hatred for Prime Minister Modi? What has he done against the Sikhs? Can somebody please explain to me? What has he done? Why this hatred for Prime Minister Modi? Prime Minister Modi has been, very, very, very respectful. He goes, he bows down, he goes to the Gurdwara Sahibs, he does everything that he can. Why this hatred against Prime Minister Modi that Khalistanis have? Actually, Khalistanis don't hate Prime Minister Modi. They don't hate Prime Minister Modi. The Pakistanis hate Prime Minister Modi, and the Khalistanis are the Pakistanis' lapdogs. They will bark when the Pakistanis say, they will bite whom the Pakistanis say they should bite. This is the truth. So, this hatred spread by Khalistanis against Prime Minister Modi, if you ask a Khalistani, Khalistanis anyway don't have anything to do with logic. The upper story is absolutely blank. That is what Khalistan means in Hindi. Khalistan means empty space. So, empty space. Now, what I'm trying to say is that why this hatred? What has Prime Minister Modi ever done, or the RSS ever done to the Sikhs? Can you name one incident, one single incident that they have done this? Nothing, zero. This hatred comes from essentially the Pakistani hatred of the RSS and the Prime Minister of India, Prime Minister Modi, right? Have you ever seen mass protests of the Khalistanis? Yes, sure, Rahul Gandhi went, Khalistanis protested, that was the end of the matter. But did they organize themselves? Were there mass protests? Did 5,000 of them come on the road with Khalistani banners and all? No. It was a speech that Rahul Gandhi was giving, and they went and they disrupted it and said, Khalistan Zindabad and Falana hai, Dimka hai. That's it. That's all that they did. Beyond that, nothing. Why? Because the Khalistanis don't care about Operation Blue Star. The Khalistanis don't care about the 1984 anti-Sikh riots. They don't care about the Sikh genocide which happened in 1984, to which I am witness. They don't care about all these things. They worry about, and they're only bothered about the cash that they get from the Pakistani army and the ISI. That's all. They have no other worry. So the total focus is, how can we perform in front of our masters? Because Khalistanis are slaves to the Pakistanis. How can we perform in front of our master and get more money? Because all of them are in low-paying jobs, these Khalistanis. They're not qualified. And it's an intelligent Khalistani who can write his name. So this is what they're doing. You have to understand the concept and the ecosystem behind it. This hatred for Prime Minister Modi. This hatred for Prime Minister Modi. Prime Minister Modi has done nothing against the Sikhs, or for anybody else for that matter. But he has done absolutely nothing. He has been most respectful. But this hatred actually comes via Pakistan. And that's what it is. Now, a few Khalistanis were caught, as usual, playing their games. And what were their games? Let me tell you. As usual, Khalistani games comprise of trying to cross into Canada illegally. Right? And so, these three Khalistanis, number one, Satbir Singh, also known as Satta Naushera. Who gives them these nicknames? Yeah, Satta Naushera. What kind of name is Satta Naushera? Stupid. So Satbir Singh, Satta whatever, Satbir Singh, Jaswinder Singh and Parminder Singh. Now, these people were involved in an attack on a police station or a few police stations inside India. And then when the police started looking for them, they ran away. As usual, Khalistanis, no? They're just like for example, the Pakistanis, they'll fight very bravely for 5 minutes. And after that, the Pakistanis will surrender. This is exactly what they did in 1971. And their kids, Khalistanis, they're exactly like this. They'll fight for 5 minutes and then they'll surrender or run away. This is exactly what happened. Amritpal Singh, remember, he ran away. This great Khalistani hope. The next Bhindrawale, he actually went to a European country to get plastic surgery done. So he looks more like Bhindrawale. And then he ran away. Pulse aa gayi, pulse. The police has come. The police has come. He was running away. He hid like a rat all over the country. I don't know, wherever he was running. And then they caught him and now he's in jail. And the Khalistanis, look at the Khalistanis. What beauty. What beauty. Now the Khalistanis don't talk about Amritpal Singh. They have forgotten him. He's expendable. At that time, he was an asset. Today, he's a liability. Hell with him. They don't care. Now, this Nijjar guy got killed. Now, you know what they're doing about Nijjar? They are saying that, now they want to sort of paint him as a martyr and then take advantage of that. Because when you paint somebody as a martyr, people give money. Money is what the Khalistanis are looking at. All right. So this guy, Satbir Singh, Jaswinder Singh and Parminder Singh. So these three guys, they were arrested by the Canadian Border Police and they were trying to illegally cross into Canada after doing everything wrong in Khalistan. Right? They were trying this and they were trying that, and then they sort of, got arrested. Now, these people will be extradited to India. India is going to ask the Canadian government to say that, okay, send them back to India. And they will stand trial in India. And this is what should happen to all Khalistanis, irrespective of. India has already asked, by the way, asked the UK government to extradite the Khalistanis even if they have a British passport. They have attacked sovereign Indian territory and they must be extradited back to India. This is what Indians have asked for, and they should do the same in Australia. They should do the same in Canada and the United States of America. Even if it takes 20 years, this should be a mission that get them back and ask them to stand trial here. Right, in India. Now, apart from this, India expresses concern to Canada over use of territory for Khalistan referendum. Now, this is what the Khalistanis are doing, ladies and gentlemen. This referendum, time and again, this rally and that rally, that's all. I don't know why. I have not understood for the longest time why they're doing these referendums inside Canada and inside UK and all, because they want to create Khalistan inside India. And they're not doing the referendum there, they're doing it outside. And which are the people who are voting in that referendum? All people who took fake certificates from India, right? All these guys, fake certificate holders. They got fake certificates from India made by giving some politician some amount of money, and then they're outside here. They're having fun outside. That's it. Unemployed. Take dole, unemployment dole from the Canadian government. Have fun. Drive an Uber. Life couldn't get better, right? So this is what the Khalistanis are doing. And now what really hurt me was when they said that Gurdwara Shri Gobind Singh Sabha in the Malton area of, this is Greater Toronto. All right. Right? Now, you defile, what is a Gurdwara Sahib? For those of you who don't know, foreigners, it is a Sikh place of worship, but a lot of Hindus go to Gurdwaras. I personally go to Gurdwaras. Right? And we call it the house of God. A Gurdwara Sahib is where God resides. And these Khalistanis are doing politics inside the house of God. Just imagine. These are the kind of vermin that we have to deal with. The other things I can understand, protesting and doing that and all that. But you're playing politics inside the house of God. This is truly, truly shameful and new low even for Khalistanis. And this is not the first time they're doing it. They've been doing it forever. Playing politics from inside Gurdwaras. Right? And then they want to make a Khalistan inside India. But I want to ask the Khalistanis, you didn't even stay in India. Why do you want to make a Khalistan in India? You faked your certificates. You went to Canada, make a Khalistan in Canada. You love it in Canada, no? You love it there, so go there. Why do you want to come back to India? All right. Pakistan gets IMF loan, enough money for whose flag taller contest with India. Now, they have got money. The Pakistanis very recently, they've come into wealth, and the Pakistanis are going nuts because 90% has been siphoned off probably till now by Shehbaz Sharif and family, Zardari and family, and whatever little is left will be given to China and then for these nonsensical activities. Now, Pakistanis claim to be people with a lot of emotion. Pakistanis claim to be people who have tremendous emotion for religion, for their country, etc., etc. But look at the Pakistanis. They did not start creating this flag. They waited for the IMF. They waited for Saudi Arabia to give them money. So this entire Pakistani patriotism, this massive 500-foot flag, it's happening only and only because they got dole, aid or loans. This is a country that wants to fight against India. A country who, without foreign funding, can't even raise their own flag. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, press like, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Bharat Mata Ki Jai.